Hey everybody, this is Tag Diesel again. I want to go over today the dowel method for doing the lifters on the Cummins to lift them out of the way if you ever have to pull a camshaft. This is not a Cummins lifter. This is a lifter out of a 302 small block Ford, but this is just going to be so I can show you, and then we'll go over to the engine and I'll actually tap a dowel in and show you how to do it from there. But this is a 1/2 inch dowel rod. You can buy them at Lowe's, 4 feet, 6 feet, and then you just cut them down to 12-inch, 14-inch length, whatever fits for your application. On most of your 6-7 Cummins stuff, for the back 3 sets of lifters, you're going to have to cut them down between 9 and 12 inches. So how this works, you take your dowel and you see on one end it'll be flat. On the opposite end, the end that you're going to drive into the top of the lifter, you're actually going to put a bevel on it. So do just a little bit of a bevel on it, and then how this is going to work, whenever you drop down into the passage and drop into the top of the lifter, it's going to fit really snug. This 1/2 inch dowel rod with the bevel is just a little bit bigger than the top of the opening on the lifter. So you're going to put it down in there, feel it, and then you're going to take a rubber mallet and lightly tap the top to seat the wooden dowel rod into the top of the lifter. And then you can give it a pull and feel if it pulls the lifter up and down in the bore. So we're going to go over there, go over here to the engine on the stand. The engine on the stand here, this is a 95 12 valve. It's going to be just about the same procedure for all of it. So just for video purposes, I've already got the rocker arm out of the way here. So I've already got the rocker arm out of the way. I've already got it taken off. So you have your push rod sitting right here. So go ahead, you'll remove your push rod, set it out of the way, and then it's hard to see it, but if you look down inside that passageway, the lifter's down in the bottom. So what you're going to do next is take your wooden dowel rod, drop it down into the passageway that the push rod sits in, and then you're going to have, this is where feel comes in, you're going to have to feel the beveled end of that dowel rod drop into the top of the lifter. Once you feel it drop into the top of the lifter, take your little mallet, not hard, you can literally just give it a few taps, and then after you give it a few taps, pull it. And I'm pulling with pretty good force right now, and as you can see, this dowel rod is inside the lifter. And then what you would do is, in the truck when you're getting ready to pull the cam, you would obviously have all the rocker arms off, so you would drop your second dowel in, do the same exact thing with the dowel into the push rod, and then after you get your second one inserted for that cylinder, you would then lift both of these up. So to get the lifter off of the cam lobe, you would lift it up till you feel the lifter stop, and then you would then tie both of your dowel rods together, whether that be hair tie, zip tie, rubber band. I've seen people use vice grips, whatever you have to tie those rods together so it doesn't drop and fall back down into the bore. And then to get the rods out, I normally just wiggle back and forth and pull up with slight force and they'll pop out. But you can see the line on these. You can see the line where the dowel bites into the top of the lifter. Yeah, that's the dowel method. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and ask. I'll answer them as I can.